CBS Sports presents Singular at the Half, sponsored by Singular Wireless, the wireless company that fits you best.
Welcome back to our New York studios, everyone. Singular at the Half. Greg Gumbel with Clark Kellogg and Seth Davis. After 20 minutes of play, Duke by 131-30. Meanwhile, in St. Louis, Nevada and Georgia Tech just coming back from halftime. The Wolfpack with a 39-34 lead. Let's take you live to the Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis for second half action. We join Gus Johnson and Len Elmore.
Nevada leads Georgia Tech 39-34 as we begin the second half. The big story here in St. Louis, Georgia Tech's leading scorer, B.J. Elder, only played 3 minutes in the first half. He suffered an ankle injury, returned to the game. That one tapped in by McHenry. Returned but couldn't go, and now we are waiting to see, after the ankle was retaped, whether or not he'll give it another try.
And again, B.J. Elder averaging 18 points over the last 4 games. His team needs this kind of effort on both glass in order to compensate for his loss. And as I mentioned before, 18 points off the bench, getting solid performances from guys like Will Bynum.
Here's Okeson, who led the Wolfpack in scoring in the first half. Pulls up straightaway three, short. He had 11 points, Okeson. And a look at what happened to B.J. early in this game.
Again, Curtis Snyder trying for the alley-oop, falls on Elder's ankle. And obviously laboring very much.
After it was retaped, Elder left the game with 18:22 to go with a sprained ankle. Meanwhile, Pinckney picks up his 3rd foul.
And from the looks of that, he's got some kind of brace on that ankle. He may be done for the evening.
And an offensive foul called against Schencher.
Georgia Tech trying to stay aggressive going into Luke Schencher. Boy, he got called for an offensive foul. That's awfully close. I mean, in a game like this, there's a certain amount of contact that's allowed.
Nevada, the lowest seed remaining in the tournament at 10. Snyder is their great player. Gets to the basket, off the mark. Fazekas with the rebound. And he will go to the line.
You know, from Nevada's standpoint, it's nothing unusual. They're 2 big guys, Snyder and Okeson. 21 points in the first half, 8 of 17 from the field. It's the rest of the guys they want to get started so they can have that varied attack, make it even more difficult for Georgia Tech to catch up.
Fazekas, freshman from Arvada, Colorado. Second one off the mark. Schencher with the rebound. Here comes Jack. Quickly into the front court. Lewis had 10 points. He has the ball right now for Georgia Tech in the first half. Muhammad across the lane. Now Jack. Stop and start and a foul on the baseline. So the Georgia Tech bench has had to step up. Will Bynum leading the way with 7 points. Muhammad with 5.
When you throw in Theodis Tarver, and that's nice production from that bench, trying to compensate.
And Schencher called for traveling.
See, I know Georgia Tech's trying to get the ball in the Schencher because he's got that height advantage. He's got to work to get deeper position on Fazekas. He's not capable of putting the ball on the floor and moving to a closer spot.
Bounce pass knocked away. Nevada turns it over. Jack the other way. Quickly down the lane. High, no. Tap. Okeson hauls it in. He's got Fazekas running with him. Inside. Fazekas for 3. Got it.
And that's the dimension Fazekas brings at his size, the ability to step outside and shoot the 3 unencumbered.
Schencher the other way. Counted and the foul. And for an update on B.J. Elder, here's Dwayne Ballin.
Gus, after having that right ankle retaped, he tried to run in the back near the locker room. Elder could not go, couldn't put enough pressure on the ankle, so he is done for the balance of the game.
Wow.
But you know, in a way for Georgia Tech, that's a good thing, because now his teammates don't have one eye on the bench thinking that BJ is going to come and help rescue us. They're now focused on getting the job done themselves. It's a psychological play, and I think it's a good one.
Schencher adds the free throw. And here comes a sub. Sean Paul replaces Jermaine Washington. Georgia Tech pick it up full court now as Snyder inbounds the ball.
And by a good psychological play, I mean just make the decision right now. He's no longer available. So his teammates understand that.
Okerson drives baseline, leans in, double clutch, bad shot. Muhammad with the rebound on the air ball.
Good defense, though, by Jack.
Muhammad, the kick. Lewis down the lane, the teardrop, got the bounce.
And that's the guy that has to pick up the slack. Marvin Lewis, more than capable of scoring in bunches.
And he has 12 points for Marvin Lewis, the senior from Germantown, Maryland, right outside D.C. Now Snyder, double team. Hill Thomas, 12-footer, count it.
And that's what I mean by more versatile offense. Getting guys like Hill Thomas more involved, Fasikas more involved, makes it difficult to guard that team.
Tonight on The Late Show, Dave's got Jessica Simpson, plus Julia Stiles and Turkey Calling Champions. Tonight right here on CBS.
You know, Georgia Tech has been focused on stopping Okerson, stopping Snyder, which they seem to have done, at least at this point in the second half. But it's the other guys now who are starting to light it up.
Jack penetrates, leaves it for Schencher. Nice touch for the 7-footer from Australia. 45 to 43.
And that's what you call putting a guy in a position to succeed. Schencher can hit that shot. Don't give him the ball where he's got to put it on the floor and make something.
Snyder off the mark. Sean Paul there. Brings it down. Sean Paul off the back rim. Schencher with the rebound. Now Jack. Muhammad straight to the bucket. And we are tied at 45. Okerson, stop and start. Hangs, rejected. Jack the other way. He's got a trailer to the basket. Reverse layup, got it. And Georgia Tech has the lead.
Do you feel a momentum shift right now?
Yes. And so does Trent Johnson. Muhammad speaking loudly for Georgia Tech. Yellow Jackets by 2.
There's your score in St. Louis. Georgia Tech has come back to take the lead, 47-45. Yellow Jackets will keep you updated on what happens there. Time now for the singular.
You best.
Got the